It's recording, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be on there anyway, so don't bother waving. It's called editing. Yes, that is a mole on her face.
Can't see it with my award-winning smile.
Yeah.
And if I turn my face.
Or something. It's gonna be hard getting out at the same time.
What?
It's gonna be hard getting out at the same time. It's my butt.
What is that?
I don't know, butt scuff. Who cares? Alright. Yep. Yeah. I feel like fucking a Rossi. Oh god. My balls. So this is my maiden voyage on this bike. Well, I guess it's not my maiden voyage. It's my return maiden voyage on the race bike. I just finished building it. I haven't even cleaned it yet, but I wanted to shake it down. I lost the bolt over here. Well, I didn't lose the bolt, I lost the nut. Whoops. I have no tail lights, brake lights for that matter. So the girlfriend is behind me making sure I don't get rear-ended. It's not street legal whatsoever. But hey, who could resist, right? Can't blame me. This is my first time riding a 600 in a long time, and boy is it slow compared to my RSV4. The acceleration in the bottom end feels just as good, but when it gets to the top end it just stops pulling compared to the RSV4. And the S1000 I ride occasionally. This bike is loud. Hopefully everything comes through clearly on the mic. And hopefully this bolt doesn't pop out. That would suck. When I bought this bike, it was a complete disaster. The guy I bought it from was like, oh, I'd only need like 900 bucks to get back up and running. Yeah, it costs a lot more than that. I had to replace the front wheel, so I just bought a set, front and back wheel. Put new tires on it. Radiator was broken, I mean crushed. The front rotor was broken off. The forks were obviously bent, so I needed new forks. And the forks I bought were leaking, so I had to replace the seals on them. But it looks like everything's all good now. regulator rectifier was bad. It was actually melted. But I read that's pretty common with Gixxers, at least from this year. So that's remedied. I relocated it to the side of the bike. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Yeah, maybe you can see that. I don't know. I'm still waiting on rear sets and stainless steel brake lines. And then I'm off to the track with it. I can't decide whether I'm going to go to the track and leave the camera on my helmet, or even if that's allowed, or am I going to just put it on a tank where I have a mount already there. I have Vortex stickers there covering up a boo-boo in the paint job. Everything on this bike, from mounting and balancing the tires to all the repair work, even the body work, the paint, was all done in my garage. Oh, I tried to use my signal there. There's no signal. Cop over there. He's bad. I'm illegal. Had some sweat come out of the brake fluid reservoir on the way to get a hot dog. That's where I'm coming from, by the way. Maiden voyage was to get a hot dog. Some intense stuff right there. This bike is incredibly light though. I mean, it feels really flickable. Everybody on the Gixxer forum says to raise the front end or to lower the forks into the triple tree. That way it handles better. But I like the quick flickability, you know? So I raised the back up and I still feel like it's not as good as my Aprilia. I don't know, maybe it's placebo. It could even be where my hands are positioned instead of further to the outside. For more leverage. Looks like everything's holding up pretty good. I'm not overheating. The speedo's way off, but that's okay. The throttle didn't stick. I put an R6 throttle tube on this. My wrist is fused. I've mentioned that before in my other videos. So I need help getting to full throttle. R6 throttle tube is a pretty good mod. I did it on my old CBR 1000 and now I did it on this. Used to this throttle response. There's not as much slack. Lots of gravel there. Alright guys, I'm pretty much home. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more of Susie here, that's my bike's name, by the way, give a like and subscribe if you want to see some track footage or me on my Aprilia roaming the streets. I might actually bring the Aprilia back to the track pretty soon. But signing off.